Hello.
G'day, how you going? Back again.
Back again. It feels like we've just done this.
It does.
It does.
Getting some deja vu.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another beautiful, beautiful Wednesday night.
Absolutely.
We're back
Stunner.
on schedule now.
Yeah, we are. We've
fucking gotten
caught up.
all the creases out, all of the bits and bobs.
We worked out what the interruption was, so that was good to know.
That is good to know. It's good to know that that's done and dusted.
Done and finished and completed.
But yeah, thank you for joining us for another Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Whenever.
2017.
I'm glad it stayed hot again.
Oh,
it was freezing yesterday.
Fucking cold.
Like shit cold.
Shit cold.
Everyone here had a hoodie on yesterday.
Yeah.
It was
it was blowing a gale at home, yeah.
And now's no wind, back to 27, 28?
Yeah, 28. Beautiful. Yeah, well, we had the shed, we've had the sprinklers on the roof, shed open, fans cranking, and it's been, bearable, but it's still been hot as fuck. And then yesterday we had to shut it all up. It was too fucking cold to do anything. It was crazy.
And then by lunchtime it was back to, hot, but still windy.
The ground was cool, though. It sapped the heat out of everything. That wind was just brutal.
It was fresh.
It was fresh. But it's beautiful now, and we're here.
We are.
How's your week been?
Good. Yeah. We're sort of just in that weird Christmassy time where
it's weird.
We're caught up. We've just the books are closed, obviously, and it's still get a few blow-ins of people wanting a last minute thing.
Fix breaks and stuff.
Good for staff. They get heaps of overtime for the next 2 weeks, and then hopefully we can all have a little break.
Yeah,
bit of luck. But yeah, there's not much exciting stuff happening here. We've got
just winding
things and stuff, doing the things and stuff that need to be done. So I was hoping my new toolbox would be here by now, but they keep pushing me back a week.
It's never going to get here.
Probably not.
It's going to be here next year.
That's all right. I haven't started paying for it yet. So.
Oh, that's all right then.
It's their problem.
Fuck, I wish that's how it worked with machines.
Wouldn't it be good?
Fuck, that would be awesome.
I've offered to start paying for it, and they're like, wait till it's here.
Wait till it's here. Is that them just not being confident that they're going to get it here?
No, because I custom ordered. I went silly.
Oh, did you? Yeah, okay. You got a pretty spruced up one.
Yeah,
it blows my mind that you can have... It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you're an electrician. Well, probably not an electrician because you get 2 tools when you're a Sparky. But
Sparkies don't count.
If you're a mechanic, a chippy, whatever, or a photographer, or a fucking, it doesn't matter. You can spend an insane amount of money on your setup, can't you? You can just go hard on anything. Doesn't matter if you're a golfer, a shooter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No.
You could be a twitcher, which is my new favourite thing, by the way. Did you know that a twitcher is the correct name for a bird watcher? They're called twitchers.
I thought it was someone who streamed on Twitch.
No. So a twitcher, the original, nickname, I guess, the word that people describe bird watchers for is called a twitcher.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Anyway, but you could be a twitcher, golfer, shooter. It doesn't matter. You can spend $50 on a set of binoculars, or you can spend $50,000 on a set of binoculars. It's crazy. You could be into shoes. Did you see Louis Vuitton?
Yeah.
Just released a $40,000 pair of Timberlands.
Yep.
Fuck. Someone will buy them.
They will. And they'll stand in a puddle and they'll be fucked.
They'll just look like my boots that live in the back of the fucking ute.
The thing is, and anyone who knows anything about tools, Snap-on tools are way expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Some of their gear's quality, some of it's overpriced.
Yeah.
But once you're in that ecosystem, especially with their big gears, toolboxes and stuff, they're actually pretty good. So
okay.
And it's hard, I know, trying to get apprentices, especially I was the same when I was an apprentice. I was who the fuck would spend that sort of money on an empty toolbox?
Yeah.
But once you're in there, Snap-on as a general rule, if you've got good credit with them and you've had a good guy on a truck for a few years, they'll nearly always buy back your trade-in toolbox. So if you buy a master box for $8,000 or $9,000, use it for 5 years, you run out of space and say I want to upgrade to this, they will give you the $5,000 as a trade-in. They will
really.
They don't depreciate.
Wow,
it's just a thing they do on toolboxes.
And so will they sell that then?
Yeah, they'll on-sell it to someone.
So they'll
else.
Detail it, spruce
clean
it up,
fix
and then
any slides and that.
Sell it as a second-hand tool.
Or you might have someone who's I don't care if there's a scratch on the back of it because I'm putting it up against a wall, and they'll sell that on for a bit of profit.
Wow.
So I ended up, because I've got an Epic, which is their biggest
Flagship.
flagship model, and it's a big box that I didn't pay full retail for. Otherwise, I would have never owned one.
I still remember when you got that.
Yeah. And when they come around, so once a year they come around, it's usually about September, with this big truck called the Rock and Roll Show.
Yeah.
And it's just a truck full of toolboxes, all the draw options, all the trim options.
Oh.
And it's their big push to like get guys into new boxes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So I went on and I was like, I want a little cart to follow me around the workshop, because I'd just do hours of, you walking back and forwards all day, because my toolbox is way too big to cart around.
Yeah.
And so I found one in the same Epic series, so I got it with the same green, with the black trim, everything like that. And it was going to be, I think rec retail was like 13.
Fuck.
And I was like,
that's a lot of money.
That's a fucking stretch. But then I had an older model scan tool that they no longer have updates for.
Yeah.
And it was paired with a Snap-on like diagnostics toolbox.
Yep.
And I was like, what will you give me for that? And I had a look, and they were like, well, you paid $8,000 for it. Shit, I was at the old shed. So what's that, like 8 or 9 years ago?
Yeah, a while ago now.
So I think they gave me $7,000 back for that.
Yeah.
And then they were on doing a mad discount.
Yeah, for the rock and roll thing.
Yep. Plus, because I'm an owner, I get another benefit.
Yeah.
Plus, I've been with Snap-on for 20 years. Come down to like $3,600.
Yeah, wow.
From $13,000. And when you look at it like that, you go, that's still a lot.
Yeah.
But like it can hold 1,000 pounds on the top of it.
Yeah.
So I can park it under a hoist, drop a gearbox on it, wheel it out.
That's cool shit.
So I was like, and that's what we sort of say to them. That's what Snap-on says to the younger guys. Buy the Snap-on starter kit. It's got everything you need, and then you can just build up. Once you're in there. Another guy spent he bought a $160,000 toolbox.
Fuck.
Time we did all his trade-ins and that, he was down to like 65.
Yeah, wow.
And he's like, he's nearly retired. He's like, it's the last chance I'll get.
Yep.
And it's like wall-to-wall, twin locker. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing. Like, we'll never get that on another brand of toolbox.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, no, that's so cool.
So, I'm just counting. I was like, I don't care when it gets here. I've gone this long without it, but now every week I'm like, is it here? Is it here?
When the little Snap-on ice cream truck rolls up.
Come on, I just want it now. So, yeah.
That's cool,
hopefully it does come before Christmas. It'll be a nice little treat.
Yeah, a little treat for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little end of year finish off cherry on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fucking super cool.
Yeah, no, it's just an interesting.
It's just amazing. Yeah, that's why they're so big, right? Like, there's heaps of other competing brands.
Yeah.
But like, how many offer the service and stuff? Like,
that's the thing.
What's like? There's Makita. Well, like, who else does like tools? King Chrome.
Yeah. There's King Chrome Gear Wrench.
Yeah,
like there's
Beta,
a few
all those
Sid Chrome.
But like, there's no trucks cruising around.
No,
coming to workshops, being like, "What do you boys need? What's broken? What can we help with?"
In the US, they've got like Harbour Freight, Matco, Cornwell, I think, and Snap-on are their biggest.
Yeah,
and some cities will have every single representative truck.
Wow,
and that's the biggest thing. Like if I break something here that's Snap-on, I know on Wednesday I'll walk out and say, "Here, this is broken," and he'll either have it on the truck and just give me another one, or he'll order one and it'll be here next week.
Yeah, how awesome is that?
So, and
like,
that's
what
what
a
I say
simple
to my guys.
business model.
Yeah,
a simple business model, old school, proper business model. Like,
and that's what I say. I'm like, sockets. There's certain things you can get away with any other brand.
Yeah.
But some stuff like screwdrivers.
Yeah.
Every time you bust a screwdriver, as long as you haven't been like wailing on it with a hammer. But like I just bought a full new set of screwdrivers. I had all my old set, which I bought as an apprentice. And I just walked out and went, these are all rooted. The ends are all worn out.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, we'll give you $190 trade-in.
Yeah.
I don't care what they do with them. They'll either warranty them or throw them in the bin.
Yeah.
So they just give you $190 off a new set.
Yeah.
And you go again.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I've broken, I don't know how many extensions, like socket extensions. You just go out, the end broke off. Yeah, sweet, grab one off the rack. See you later.
Done.
So some of it's worth investing in.
Brilliant.
They're in a bit of not strife, but they had a patent on their flank drive in their open end spanners.
Yep.
It's like extra teeth. So like, man, I swear to God, you can crack brake lines with a fucking open end spanner with Snap-on. Like they're just unreal.
Yeah.
But the patent ran out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And so now all the other companies are doing their version of them, and some of them are actually possibly better.
Yeah.
So up until then, it was like,
Yeah. Like, if you want to keep talking about
Well, no, that's cool. But yeah, that's all it caught him. But I was just going to say, like, I know Cole, my uncle, who I used to work, he bought a set of little Stilsons in like 1987.
Yeah.
And finally broke them, when I was over there. Yeah. Walked on the truck and they're like, yeah, we still sell them. I'll have it in 2 weeks. Just gave him a new one. It would have done 35, 40 years of wheel alignments on tractors.
That's so cool.
And they're like, yeah, it's lifetime warranty.
What a great thing.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's not that fucking hard to stand by your product, is it? Like,
Shouldn't be.
It just seems like such a forgotten model. Like,
and a lot of companies now are standing. You can see now with car warranties.
Yeah,
like people bring me every week. Like, what should I buy? And I'm like, whoever's got the biggest warranty now?
Yeah.
Like we just jumped from a Kia, which I never thought I'd own.
Yeah.
With a 7-year warranty. Traded that in on a Mitsubishi with a 10-year warranty.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's like, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, why wouldn't
for the next 10 years.
For a family car that you're just going to crack around.
Yeah, if it breaks, you ring them and say, hey, it broke,
Yeah.
and drop it off to the dealership and let them sort it out.
Yeah, that's right. No, you'd be mad not to. But on that patent front, I was having like a super interesting conversation. It wasn't last week, it was the week before. And we just haven't brought patents up on the podcast for a minute. But the guy that I was talking, our actual patent lawyer, like the one that deals with our patent
does
stuff,
your actual stuff. Yeah.
he just had done a lecture on Viagra.
Nice.
Because they own a patent on, like, Viagra.
On dick hardening pills.
Well, it didn't start as a dick hardener pill. It was for heart problems was the original problem. And they found out after use that it used to get everyone solid as a rock.
Yeah, right.
So then they started marketing it as that. And as they did more and more, so the big problem with patents is they're really, really expensive and they only last 10 years from filing. So you can like fuck around for a while you're doing it.
Yeah.
So I think the max, I don't know what it is globally, but in Australia, I think the max is 2 years.
After it runs out.
No. So you can like lodge it.
Yep.
And then tinker with it for like 2 years, and it's technically a patent.
Okay.
That counts as
Yep.
like, so if anyone tried to invent the thing in that time, they would have to prove to the patent office
Yep.
why it's not infringing on your patent. So technically you've put it into the office, it's lodged, but it's not filed.
Yeah.
And then you can fuck around with it for 2 years ish. And then you have to file it, and then you got 10 years.
Right.
But you can tinker with the use or the composition of your patent, and then you can extend the patent for another 10 years. If you can prove that you've improved something in the patent. So
you've changed the compound or...
Yeah, just by like marginally.
Yeah.
So Viagra is the case study in this because they're experts at it.
Yeah, right.
So their original patent now is lapsed, but they hung on to it for ages because they just kept tinkering with it, and kept lodging new patents for basically the same thing, but for a different result, for a different part, for a different thing. And it makes it really hard for your competitors to be able to like
prove that theirs
isn't infringing on it, because it's still really similar to the first one, but it's a brand new patent. Because for a patent, you've got to be like arguably different. So there's a legal term for it. I can't remember what it is, but you basically have to prove why yours is different. And if it's not a big enough distance, like if you're just saying it's different because it's shiny, the patent office just goes, no, son, like you can't do that.
Thanks for wasting our time.
Thanks for wasting everybody's time. Here's a massive bill. Like, go home. So eventually, though, you can't like tinker with it anymore. But the your opposition, like the people who are trying to copy Viagra, are now so far behind that their pills are not even close to the same like efficacy as the new Viagra pills. So they still have a huge competitive advantage only because they manage their patents so well. And Glock did the same. So that's why you're only just starting to see Glock clones come onto the market. Because they fucked around, tinkered with it, and none of the differences were big enough for someone to copy, but they were big enough to get a new patent. And so they sort of fucked with that for, like, what's that? Like, Glocks have been around for
89, 90.
So what's that? 30 years nearly.
Call it 30.
Yeah. And you're only in the last 2-3.
And they're not that different from the Gen 1, the OG Glock.
No, that's right. Yeah, there's tiny differences, but that's why they changed them. Tiny differences every time. It's because you still get that commercial
like a micro groove barrel instead of a standard rifled barrel.
Yeah, I think one of them was the finger groove in the front of the trigger guard. And so that was part of the frame, but that meant that nobody could copy that frame, not the groove. Like, so it just kept it sort of moving. So there's patents are really interesting. So that's interesting that you say Snap-on didn't fuck around with it. Like, I wonder.
Well,
I wonder if it's
they sort of reached perfection. Like, there's only so much you can do with an open-ended spanner. But I mean,
But is there? Like, I reckon you can fucking argue some pretty decent, especially if you own the original patent. I don't know. Once again, sorry, Snap-on. Like, not throwing shade.
No, I'd be interested to know
because it's interesting. Because how old's that patent? I wonder. Also, like, I wonder how many iterations they've done. Because obviously, Glock's done now. Like, that's why you're seeing the clones come in, because now they're starting to get to variations that are very much different from the original patent. So there's gaps now for everyone to get in.
Yep.
And so, like, I wonder if that's just the case with Snap-on, whether they've held it for 30 years and the increments have been enough.
Well, I think the patent was only on the flank drive, because, I mean, open-ended spanner's an open-ended spanner.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
But the flank drive that they had, there's been plenty of others try and copy it, but I've never, ever found another brand of spanner that will hang on to, like brakes, especially, like brake lines.
Yep.
Those little fuckers will round off with everything.
Yeah.
And I've had to attack them with vice grips and all sorts.
Super interesting.
You put a Snap-on 10mm spanner on there and just give it a good crack, and they'll leave indents in the nut.
Yeah,
like they bite like fuck.
Yeah, well, that's what you want, I guess. Like, that's the purpose of a good tool.
Yeah, and so I think I should look into it, but I won't, because that's not how a podcast works.
We always go, well, we'll look into it.
I'll look into it myself,
and then we always
tell you
fucking
about it.
forget.
No, I'll do it
back.
at home, but I'm not going to bring it up here.
Yeah, that's right.
Do your own research.
Yeah, that's right. Do your own research.
But I think it was mainly just on that open end design, that flank drive design, and they moved that flank drive into their sockets. So they do like a flank drive socket that will grab
everything,
just about a rounded nut.
Oh, wow.
And then even their shifters, like their adjustable wrenches, have a flank drive, and they're dear as fuck. They're like, I don't know, 100 in Australian money is probably $180 for
which
a
is
shifter.
Basically Monopoly money.
Yeah,
so it's like $12 USD.
Exactly right. But same thing,
because it's an American company.
Yeah. Yep. So, but yeah, I don't know. They've sold their products on brand reputation, and like toolboxes are solid as.
Yeah, they're cool. Oh, and they like
take weight.
Yeah, and they like, I don't know, you can tell when things are made nicely, right?
Yeah.
You can go to fucking Total Tools or whatever and buy their brand of toolbox, but you're moving wobbles and it's like the wheels and the drawers, you know, whereas it's like, I don't know, I'm a Land Cruiser shield, so like you shut a Land Cruiser door and it goes thud.
Yeah,
and then you close
shut the Mazda door and it's like
it goes
hollow.
Yeah. It's the same thing, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but that's $50,000 difference in
absolutely.
price, so.
Yeah. Like,
and that's the thing. You can get by with a cheap toolbox until you put a full set of 3/4 inch sockets in it and the single draw side brakes. I've pulled I'm usually break the scales bang on 100.
Yeah.
I've opened those drawers and climbed up them like a ladder. They do not. They won't bend. They won't break. They're fucking solid.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Well, that's like, I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's one of those things. And like I said, the rec retail, the insured price of that toolbox is 5 times what I paid for it. I just was right place, right time.
Yeah.
Found a bloke who had to offload something.
Yeah, had enough. Done.
Had enough, and he was, need the cash. Otherwise I would have probably struggled to get into there when I did. So.
Oh, no, absolutely. It's just one of those things.
Yep.
Sometimes things work out. You know what hasn't worked out?
What's that?
Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari.
Oh, well, Ferrari in general, mate. Far out.
Are we going to talk about
God,
F1?
he was sad on the weekend, wasn't he? It is the place where champions go to die.
Oh, my God.
They just...
Jesus.
It's just... I don't know.
Have you seen the memes where Science is walking past him, like just doing the twos? Like,
yeah. I was looking through some stats on Signs. I've always liked Carlos.
He's just a cool dude. I think he's just a cool dude.
Every team he's been at since pre-Renault has increased their drivers, like their championship standings the following year.
Yeah.
Every single team. Yeah. So Renault went from like 9th to 7th.
Wow.
Then he might have gone to McLaren after that.
Yeah.
Fucking 8th to 5th.
Wow.
Then he went to who'd he go to after McLaren? Ferrari.
Yep.
5th to 3rd.
Yeah, they were punching it.
Went to Williams. 9th to 4th.
Yeah, they're killing it now.
And it's like, Albon's a good driver, and obviously he's had some good teammates, but fuck me, he's always up there.
Yeah.
It's that we were talking about
consistency
at the start of the podcast.
And it's the story of the podcast.
He
consistently average.
He just shows up.
Yeah.
And he
You reckon he just doesn't sell himself enough?
No way. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He's just not that guy.
He's just quiet, hey?
He's
Like,
quiet,
he just,
and he can fucking drive.
Yeah, he just drives the
And
balls
he
off
doesn't.
shit.
He doesn't. I think because of where he usually sits, he doesn't get a stack of media attention. So he can just. No one's criticising him if he's in a Williams and he finishes 14th.
Yeah.
5 races in a row.
Yeah.
But then last weekend he was on the podium.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Awesome
he
race
just pops
too.
up and he was consistent all weekend.
Yeah.
And that's just.
Yeah, car was solid.
Yeah.
Driver, like, it just lap
There is
time
no
after
way
lap
Ferrari's happy that they spent all those millions to bring Hamilton in
Yeah,
to watch him fight a car. He was fighting Hulkenberg for 15th.
For 15th.
In a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Like, that's just.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been... Like, obviously, these guys are talented. They have to be. Because
Well, that's the thing. There's 20 of them.
There's 20 of them. And so, like, the pool's small, but the money pool is smaller.
Yeah.
And so it's the fastest driver who can afford a seat, right, at the end of the day. We'll talk about McLaren in a minute.
Yeah,
because this is a good example of
Yeah.
that. But, like, obviously Lewis has been consistent through his career. But I think he's gotten pretty lucky. He's always sort of sidestepped into a team on the curve of peak and then sidestepped out before the drop.
Yeah.
So he's always been smart. Like, he's either incredibly fucking lucky or he's a genius. Like, either one, because his timing of his career path has been awesome. He drove the shit out of that Mercedes when it was at the absolute top of its fucking game and then sidestepped, and now they're mid-pack.
Yeah.
And that's not the drivers.
No.
Like, Russell is arguably just as average of a driver as Lewis Hamilton is.
Well, I don't know. The more that I've never liked Lando, the more I see Lando on the TV, the more I think maybe George Russell's not a bad guy. I'm serious.
Yeah.
And I was just talking to Dan about it the other day. I used to,
Is that a criticism to Lando or George?
well, I used to hate George Russell. I used to think he was the most pretentious British fuck.
Are you just saying Lando's outdoing him?
Yeah. I used to think every time George Russell was on TV, I was like, you fucking spastic. But now he's like, I'm like, maybe because he's been putting some results in too.
No, he's been
Russell.
consistent as. Poor old fucking Russell's just been left in the dry.
Yeah.
He's like, I used to have a good car. Now I'm just
got a shit car. And then Antonelli shows up and is arguably keeping with him.
Keeping with him, yeah.
So, I don't know. But, yeah, Lewis has been lucky. And there's probably been a few guys. I mean, fucking Schumacher was lucky if you want to go to the start of his career. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
He didn't even have a drive until someone got arrested.
Yeah.
And he got the
yeah,
fill-in.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, like, that's... And then you look on the other end, like Danny Rick just seemed to fuck it up every time. He just moved. Every time he moved was at the wrong time.
The wrong time.
He could have sucked his ego up.
He had the Australian jitters. Oh, it's going too good. I got to fuck this up.
Yeah, and like
every
bailed on Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they just went from strength to strength. Bailed on Renault. Right.
But you reckon the Red Bull one was his ego,
100%.
because he wasn't allowed to be the number one? Like, he was
100%.
100%. You are number two. You are supporting. Like, that's your job. Fucking do it.
Yeah. And if you're near the top, good on you. If you're not,
if you're not, we don't care. Yeah.
And then he fucked it up at Renault, and then he went to McLaren, and he sort of fucking dropped off at McLaren, and then just did a bit with Racing Bull.
Can sell wine though, that man.
I don't know. It's fucking pretty dear.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he must sell a bit of it.
He does sell a lot.
Sells out.
I'm sure it's very good.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But yeah, I don't know.
It's just that timing thing. Like, it's like anything in life, anything in business, anything in anything.
It's like your Snap-on toolbox. I don't know. How do you recreate that? Like,
mate, that Snap-on toolbox is a story in itself. Like, we've banged on about Snap-on enough, but but I literally came back from a job and I was talking to a guy about I was getting out of site work and selling my truck, and I was like, I just need to buy a couple because I had a truck full of tools. And he goes, oh, go and see old mate. He's got a brand new Snap-on box. I was like, fuck off. I'm not paying for Snap-on tools.
Yeah.
Went and saw him. He's like, this is what I want it. And I was like,
I need it out.
What do you want for it? He goes, I just got to pay it out.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll be here tomorrow with a bank check.
We're done, son.
Yeah. So like, what I paid for it wouldn't even pay for one of the side lockers. And it was literally just a one offhanded comment to a random guy that I know who knew. And I'd never even met this other guy. He goes, oh, you know, old mate's son. I was like, fuck no. He goes, go and see. It was under a tarp. It never had a tool in it.
Fuck.
Bought it and then just, got out.
Yeah, done.
got the jitters.
Yeah, got the jitters. Got the Ricardo jitters.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing. That's just...
I don't know. It's just... Yeah, but I don't know. You always hear luck favours the bold.
Yeah. But there's no denying Hamilton. I can't stand Hamilton. He's always...
He's a good driver.
He's a good driver.
He's a good driver. But I don't think he's as good as everyone says he is.
No.
I think Verstappen is as good as everyone says he is.
Yeah, I don't know that Lewis can adapt.
Yeah,
he's obviously really struggling with that Ferrari.
So I wonder if next year... So this is good. So Verstappen said... He's come out in the open now and said it. Everyone sort of had the jitters whether he would or not. Has said basically if they don't fix the cars next year with the new rules, he's out.
Yeah.
That's going to be fucking loose if he actually does
What's he got?
Well, yeah, he's got nothing to lose.
He's going to be 5-time world champion.
Yeah, that's right.
He's going to show up at Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, he's going to. Absolutely.
Kill them.
They're going to get the jitters. Lando's bank checks bounced, obviously.
yeah.
Or the FIA's figured out what they spent the money on.
Yeah.
That seems more likely.
Yeah, putting too much meat on the fucking wear plate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if even if the next year's car is good. I wouldn't be surprised if Max gets his 5th championship and just says, "Fucking, I'm out. You can have the number 1 back. I'm going."
Yeah,
because he's just built that big
he's got a huge
racing league.
Yeah,
and
he's got a huge
pouring
side gig
tons of money into new races, like young races.
28,
or
something, and he's like, what else are you going to?
Couple of kids,
He's
a
done.
yacht, a boat.
Yeah, he's got a sick boat,
plane.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you keep racing?
If the cars are sweet, then sweet. If not, fuck off. Go do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's genius. But anyway,
that'll shake up the whole...
That would be immensely interesting. But I just don't think that anybody else on the field would have the gumption to do that. I think everyone else, like Hamilton and that,
Well, Alonso.
Yeah,
Alonso's going to have his 50th birthday.
I know, that's crazy.
In a fucking pit lane.
Yeah.
What a maniac. But the power vacuum that's going to create will be similar to Saddam Hussein getting taken out.
Yeah, absolutely.
The vacuum behind that.
Yeah, it's just going to be crazy.
They will be clamouring over each other to get that Red Bull seat.
Yeah.
Because I think Tsunoda's been confirmed as a reserve driver for next year.
Oh, has he?
I'm sure I saw that today.
Oh.
I've had 8 seconds to myself today.
Yeah, I've done very minimal.
They've announced one of the F2 guys is coming into Racing Bull with Lawson, I believe.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, young fella. Yeah.
So I would say Hadjar's going to the big car.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking talent. He's good. He's matched Hamilton and...
No, he's in the running.
For his rookie season,
he's doing
matched. Good. He's pretty far up the standings.
And that car, everybody knows that car gets ignored. Mm-hmm. They spend all of their money on Verstappen's car.
They set it up for how Verstappen likes them.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll see. I'm actually really excited for the final race because it's
going to be mind bending if McLaren put the clown suit back on again because they fucked that strategy. Did you see all of the memes about the Ferrari engineer sneaking onto their board and making the strategies? It's what are you doing?
It's just
anyway, I think it's going to be super interesting because the cars are obviously balanced back up again. For
Piastri to win it, Norris has got to finish off the podium and he's got to win. So it's going to be a big ask.
Yeah. I don't think
unless
Piastri...
Tsunoda does a fucking kamikaze in the turn.
You never know. I'm starting to think that some of it's maybe fucking made for what's that Netflix series? Drive to Survive.
Yeah, for sure.
They're starting to skew it a little bit towards that.
Well, that was the 2-stop thing on the weekend. It was do you really need it? These tyres have been fine
all year.
Everywhere else, and all of a sudden we've got to do a mandatory 2-stopper.
25s, yeah. We can only do 25 laps. We can only do 25 laps.
Which made it more interesting.
Yeah, but it's fucking make better tyres, cunts. What are you doing?
I prefer it. I prefer a few pit stops.
I prefer when they put fuel in the cars. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that they got rid of fueling.
Jos Verstappen ended that for us when he got set on fire in the pit lane. But
put yourself out, mate.
The thing with that fuel, you can't even see it burning. It's invisible.
It's terrifying.
It's why is the car melting?
You can't smell it. You can't fucking... It's terrifying.
Although when Grosjean crashed, you could fucking see that from space.
Man, Jesus Christ.
But anyway.
How he survived that is mind-bending. Yep. I remember sitting there and watching that next to my brother, and I was like, we just watched someone die.
Like neck needles.
Yeah, I was like, we just literally just watched someone just yeet themselves.
I still get like goosebumps
No, it's
when you see
wild,
the footage. It's like, holy crap.
And then for his hands to be burnt, that was it.
That's
like,
it.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. And then remember when they brought in the big gloves and no one could fucking drive with the guns? They were like, okay, we need to fix this.
Yeah, this is not working.
It's not working.
We're going to kill more people.
They can't hang on to the steering wheel. Maniacs.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's Formula One.
That's Formula
the
One.
State of the nation.
Yeah,
there.
it's the state of the nation. I've been hammered. I've been absolutely hammered this week.
Yeah.
People want to know what happened to my arm.
What happened to your arm?
Yeah.
Did you hurt your arm?
Did I hurt my arm? Apparently, I didn't answer the question.
You should see the other guy.
That's right. Apparently, I didn't answer the question well enough in the last podcast. I don't even know if we touched on it. We just pretended like it wasn't a thing.
We nearly sat you on this side of the table so they couldn't see.
Yeah, that's right. So I've torn my bicep is the short of the long answer. And I got to go for surgery to get it reattached.
Yeah.
That's the story.
That's the story.
That's the story.
Had a bicep, now has a sep.
Yeah. Now I have it. No, I don't even have a
You
sep.
don't even have a sep.
I have
You got
zero.
nothing.
I have nothing. Both things detached from the bone and left the chat.
The most humiliating injury.
Oh, yeah. The fucking worst. It's just been shit. Anyway.
Good thing you got thick skin.
Good thing.
Because we went out for tea the other night and you had to ask someone to cut your steak up and you got shit on by 12 people.
Just towed
12
on.
strangers just
All
towed
I asked was for Emma to order my steak pre-cut. That's all she had to do. Go and order the steak.
Maybe she did and they just forgot.
No, she 100% admitted she did not order the steak.
It was way better on Emma's part. It was hilarious.
It was well played. It was well played for sure. But
'Cause then
it did leave open to criticism of me.
everyone at the table sat
Just
and watched
stopped.
your partner cut your steak up and passed your plate back to you. And then had to watch you like
Pick it up.
pick your
and
little
just
pieces
eat
of
it.
steak up. It was the
She
best.
did a good job cutting
She
it up,
did.
though. She diced it nicely.
Yeah, it was very...
To be fair, should order steak like that. Good way of eating it.
Nah. Fuck that.
You reckon part of the experience of your steak eating is
Because then you
cutting
cut
them?
like a good big piece and chew it properly.
She did cut them a bit small.
They were very small.
Like little tiny diced bits of steak. It was like
You
this
could have
beautiful-
sprinkled it on a pizza.
Yeah, it's like this beautiful aged ribeye. I've got these tiny little diced bits of meat just on my
You having
plate.
to stack like 10 of them on your fork like peas.
Yeah, chasing it around.
Yeah.
My fucking
But anyway.
not going out. Anyway, so that's the story. of
It'll be
my
over before you know it.
Well, I've got surgery hopefully next week, and then 8 weeks after that is it comes out of the sling again.
Yeah,
So
and
it'll
then how much more rehab after that?
Like a fair bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Pretty useful muscle.
not
the old
ideal.
bicep.
Yeah. It gets
You kind
used,
of need them a bit.
gets used a fair bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's that.
It happens.
It happens. Well, yeah, apparently more often than I thought. Like it's
Yeah.
a pretty
Yeah.
common injury.
One of the guys I played basketball with, he fully exploded his Achilles tendon
Oh, that's bad.
12 months ago.
Oh, that's bad.
And when I was telling him about basketball, he's like, I wouldn't mind having a run. And I was like, yeah, cool, sign up.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'll just take it easy. Like, I'll just... And, mate, he is, like, our most competitive player.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He said he did a shitload of physio.
Yeah.
Like, he forced himself
Yeah.
in a physio. You wouldn't know it watching him. Like, he's quick. He's
He must have had a good surgeon because that's
very good.
That's
Yeah.
Like,
He was...
pretty easy to fuck up. Like I know a
Yeah.
couple of people that have blown that out
Yep.
and have never come good.
Yeah,
and maybe
yeah.
they just didn't do the physio.
Yeah,
Like,
that's...
maybe
Yep.
maybe it's down the physio. But I'm assuming he probably had a very good surgeon as well.
Yeah, so, yeah, looking at him, you would not know that he... Less than 18 months ago, he was... Yeah,
Yeah.
had a Achilles tendon in 2 pieces.
That'd be fucking. That would hurt.
That would hurt a
That
bit.
would hurt a bit. I reckon that would be worse than a bicep. I reckon.
Kobe Bryant tore his... I'm sure he tore his Achilles tendon when he was playing for the Lakers.
Yeah.
And he walked on a court, shot his 2 free throws, and walked himself out.
Fuck.
And that's what everyone says. They're like, oh, everyone says LeBron's the GOAT. Like, he's the man. That bloke gets injured. That bloke gets a bad call from the ref and he's on the fucking floor stomping his feet and
Yeah.
lying on his back crying. He just, like, walked himself to the free throw line, shot 2s,
Yeah.
and then fucking walked
walked
himself. He's like, do not fucking get me a
Yeah.
doctor until I'm in
Yeah.
the room.
Crazy.
Absolute fucking maniac.
The human body is an amazing mechanism.
It can handle
It's
some
a
punishment,
wild
eh?
mechanism. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember, like I dabbled in it, but there were some like wilder boys than me up in the Northern Territory, And they were like into bull riding. Like,
yeah.
Like they just
proper.
lived and breathed bull riding.
Yeah.
And one of the fellas had, I can't remember if he fractured his skull or it was jaw. Anyway, he had a head injury, a punctured lung and broken ribs, picked himself up, walked out of the arena, got to the medics and then just fucking dropped it.
Yeah.
But like,
That other mad fucker
that's mad.
Mad bull rider in the US. I can't think of his name now. Oh, Mooney.
Yeah.
He was the same.
Yeah.
He come off the bull with a fractured skull or broken neck, maybe.
Yeah, a broken neck. He broke his neck. Yeah.
He hit the ground, broke his neck.
Yeah.
Walked off and walked up to the medics. Was like, I think I've broken my neck, and they were like, "Oh, we got to get in a fucking thing, and we got to like stabilise and get you on the street." He's like, "I just fucking walked from his
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
Can we just have a look?" And he was the same. He broke, and his injuries were
Man, they reckon there's
terrifying.
some tough people in this world.
He is the toughest.
Bull riders, and him. They're a different thing.
They just
entirely.
don't feel it.
No.
Or don't know they're in pain.
They're in pain. Yeah, they've just forgotten. Like, I don't know. Maybe they're just in constant pain. I don't know. Like,
I can push through a reasonable amount of like a broken toe.
Yep.
Like I can. I
Yep.
don't like complaining about things
Yeah.
hurting, but
Yep.
I'm pretty sure if I'd
snapped your neck,
snap
you'd be
my
fucking
neck or
worried
an
about
Achilles tendon, you'd fucking know about
it. Yeah,
it.
you'd be howling.
Yeah,
I reckon.
yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
howling.
Yeah.
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 No, there's different levels of
Yeah.
wild in this world.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there's people that don't cut their own stitches out too. Like,
Yeah. We're somewhere in the
In the middle.
In the middle, I reckon.
yep.
For sure. That needs to go out.
No notes.
Oh, I do have notes, but it keeps blinking at me.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's driving me
Stupid
crazy.
technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even fanny. I've got it on flight mode. It's just doing its own
Just
thing.
doing things, spying on us. Yes. Have you done any more on your cup?
My cup. Oh, yeah, my cup that we brought up the other week.
You were showing me some photos.
Yeah.
Did
A
you
little bit.
look into why it does what it does?
No.
No.
My plan was to get more into the cup, but I just haven't had a fucking spare minute.
Well, your candle production would be a mission.
Oh, it's a fucking mission now. Yeah, no, it's like a real mission. Yeah.
This could have happened in a couple of months.
Yeah, it would have been
That would
better
have
to
been
be
fantastic.
To be completely frank, Emma's been an absolute stallion. She's fucking doing a heap of the Ben jobs, and she hasn't complained once.
Which is a feat in itself, but doing the Ben jobs with Ben watching over your shoulder.
Hey, I'm getting better. So
There's no way.
I think there's no way. So I'm a firm believer in universal lessons. I feel like the universe throws a pebble and like warns you. It's like, hey, don't do that. And then it's like, hey, you're not listening, and then we'll like throw a rock. And then it's like, hey, you're really not fucking listening. We'll throw like a brick.
Yep.
And then we'll be like, all right, you're just not listening to us all, and then just like flatten you.
And that's when asteroids come.
Yeah, well, I think that's like the greater human race. But for me personally, I have found a pattern in my life where it's like, if I look back on it, I go, oh yeah, I maybe should have fucking listened to that. That would have saved me a heap of grief.
Yep.
Anyway, so this bicep injury is a perfect example of that. And I think maybe one of the lessons that I'm meant to have learned by now but haven't, but I am now solely focusing
on your
it.
way.
I'm on my way, is potentially allowing people the time to learn a skill that they don't already have and then not criticising them while they're learning.
Yeah. It is tricky. It is.
So hard. It's so hard because you're just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, do it like this. I can't do it. Like, I don't know. Like, just do it. It's like, all right. So now I'm going to relinquish some control. Not all control. Like, obviously, like, that's probably the next 30 years of working on. But I have really taken stock and am learning that taking some time to do things, you don't have to do everything at 100 mile an hour, might be...
You definitely don't. Like, I know you well, and you could do with some slowing down sometimes.
Yeah.
But I find the same. Like, I love teaching people. Like we churn apprentices in out of here.
Yeah, you've done really well with your apprentices.
And I really enjoy it. And I enjoy when they leave here and ring me and say, hey, I've just gone to this other job with these other qualified people and they know fuck all. I've learnt. which I really like, and I take pride in that. But at the same time, I used to struggle with the same thing.
Yep.
I'd be like, can you just do that properly? It's not that hard.
What are you doing? What is happening?
And that's what Danielle used to say. She's like, when you're sick of fixing shit, you should just be like a TAFE teacher or something. And back then, I was like, you've not seen me try and teach people things. It's not going well. But I have over the years gotten a lot better at. Like,
you're heaps good at it now. Yeah,
like if they fuck something up, it is what it is.
Yeah,
we'll deal with it. We'll take. Whereas
nobody died.
No one died. It cost me some money, but you learned a lesson. I learned a lesson. Let's move on. I do enjoy it, and like we know now, like the way this and every industry is. Yeah, you're not training people up to hang around for. No. Multiple years after.
No, absolutely.
So, like, we decided a few years ago, Danielle and I sat down, and Danny was like, we just need to make sure that everyone that leaves here and has us on their resume is the best.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you just want to have a really good reputation.
So, at least then, if they go to another place, they can go, oh, you trained or you learnt from these guys. We'll definitely put you into the next stage of the interview, whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you go, oh, you've got MS Mechanical references.
You don't want to, worst thing you could do is have them go somewhere else and fuck something up and they go, fucking who taught you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, like, now I've just been like, we fully expect that we'll get 1 or 2 years after they're qualified. Yeah. And if they stay, great.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But it's just not the way.
And it's a good place to be.
Yeah. But it's not the way people are now. They've got too many options.
Is it too? Yeah, well, they definitely have too many options.
And they've realised that you don't have to be stuck in the same job.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's too many options. I think people are just more open to trying stuff now.
Yeah.
Because there's no threat of anything. Like, if one of your old employees came back, you'd be like, yeah,
cool.
Come on in.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah.
And so there's no, like, ramification.
No.
That's a bad word, but there's no, like, downside to them going to Melbourne and working on the racetrack or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then they go, oh, that wasn't for me. I'm going back to Toowoomba. I'm going to go work in the shed.
Yep.
Done. Cool. But at least we all did it. We just didn't realise we were doing it. Like I was talking to a lady the other day. It was super interesting. This is kind of on the same vein, but not really. And her daughter is 18 now.
Yeah.
And is starting to make like living decisions. She doesn't want to live in Toowoomba. Okay. She wants to live at the Gold Coast.
Cool.
And she's like had a tantrum about it. Like the mum had a meltdown about it.
Yeah.
But then was like caught herself. Yeah. Was like, oh fuck. Like that's exactly what I did.
That's how I ended up.
Yeah, that's how I ended up here because I just left. I went and did this, it didn't work, so I went there.
Yep.
And it's like I know your apprentices aren't your kids, but they kinda are, like in a way.
Yeah, well they spend more of their life here than
at home.
At home.
Yeah, that's right. So it's like a realization of being like, oh well, you have to go.
Yeah.
Go and experience other stuff. Yeah. Go work on the mines. Go work down in Brisbane. Go do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And
if you leave anywhere on good terms, like I know when I left my place that I did my apprenticeship, I was like, I just said to him, I want to try something else. Like, there's not much progression left here with what we're doing. And he was like, cool, go. If it doesn't work out, you got my number.
Yeah, come back.
The job's here if you need it. If you want it. If you don't, I could fuck this up tomorrow and I'd have a job there in 2 weeks.
Oh, absolutely. You'd have a job fucking anyway. But
you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
I could pick up that same guys who I worked for I think I left there in 2008 or something and ring him tomorrow and say, hey, mate, I need a job.
Yeah.
What do you got? And there'd be something.
Yeah, he'd be like, we've got 3 days a week for you. Come in.
Yeah.
Right. Easy. Yeah, no, I think it's a valuable lesson for anything in your life. I don't think it matters if it's your job
doesn't
anything. I think the more people are starting to like figure stuff out, the less of I think like we talked about in the last episode, this ties back to that perfectly. Our monkey brains haven't evolved that much since we've been Homo sapiens.
Yeah, no.
Like whatever we are.
No.
They haven't evolved. It's been 100,000 years, 200,000 years, 300,000 years, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Our brains haven't evolved fuck all.
No.
So we still have this, if I'm not in the tribe, I'm going to starve to death and my offspring will be killed and that's the end.
If I'm out on my own, I'm fucked.
It's death.
Yep.
Or if I get cut by this branch, I'm going to get an infection and I'm going to die. Or whatever. Like, we just have this amazing knee-jerk reaction. Our body goes into like a stress response because it thinks we're going to fucking die, because that's what it's programmed for millions of years, or hundreds of thousands of years. That was actually true.
Yeah.
But for the last
Yeah,
how long?
genetic memory.
Yeah, it's it's just like how we are, genetic memory. It's like, but like, how long's civilization been around for?
We don't know.
Like, well, like civilization, we know it. So when was the Industrial Revolution? 1800s.
Yep.
So what's that? 200 years?
Fucking don't make me do math.
I don't know. We had to do math last episode.
Yeah,
I had to edit it, and
math
fuck
sucks.
Jesus. I thought we were doing math for like 10 seconds. The podcast like stops.
Like
we do
stalls
some
out.
math, and then it goes again. I was like, oh, we were fucking on to that. Anyway.
Yeah, well, what's that?
it's like-
1800s is 225 years.
Yeah, good job. So it's like we've only really been living in relative comfort for 200 years out of the last, even if it is 100,000 years, or
Even if it's
200,000,
6,000.
even if it's 6,000,
Yeah.
that is like a fucking short period of time to have penicillin. Like,
Yeah.
penicillin was literally only invented like 200 years ago.
Yeah.
X-rays were in 1942.
Yeah.
So that's
It's not
100
it's not
years
100
ago. Like,
years.
it's like not even 100 years.
Yeah.
So like we've had this ability to re-enter society after an injury, or after a job cut, or after a tribal loss. Like everyone's had that group of friends that you grew up with, and then you're no longer friends with them. But it gives you like, everyone gets sad.
Yeah.
But that sad reaction's only because you lost a tribe, and your body's going, without that tribe, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
And so I feel like jobs are similar, right? Like people go, I'm going to, if I quit this job, or if I leave to go to another job, I'll lose my tribe and I'm going to die.
Yeah.
You're not. Like, you can just come back.
Well,
We're here.
I went and picked some stuff up the other day from a place in town here, and I had my trailer on, so I rang him. I said, "I'm not. This is where I'm going to be. I'm going to be at the loading dock.
Yeah.
I'm not coming out the front." Anyway, roller door goes up, and it's a guy I went to high school with. Haven't seen him since
shit.
we graduated in 05.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen him for 20 years.
Yeah.
Sat and talked to him for 10 minutes. How you going? You got a wife, kids? Yeah, mate. Yeah. Called up for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Swapped business cards. He's got his own shit going on.
Yeah, cool.
I was like, yeah, sweet, cool, good to see you. Like, and it was like, it wasn't like.
Yeah, it wasn't
Didn't
like you
bring
were
back memories or anything, but I was like,
invading his tribe.
Yeah,
Like, you
but
were
it was just
like,
like,
oh, shit.
you sort of still, I don't know, it was just an interesting thing. The
You've
door
got
went
a-
up and I was like, Ricky?
It's pretty interesting
Is that
that you recognised him.
My fucking autism
Is good for facial
faces,
recognition. I'm pretty good at facial recognition. But people...
I struggle with faces and names.
Yeah.
As in, like, I saw a guy come here today that I've never had in my workshop, and I was like, I fucking know you from somewhere. And it played on my head for hours.
Yeah.
And I know him now. He used to kick around with another place in town that I knew.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
coming into the workshop when I was an apprentice, and I was
Yeah,
like,
okay.
I don't even remember his name, but I know you from
Yeah,
somewhere.
okay. Yeah.
And then I had to go and sit and go.
Are you
like,
really good with directions?
shit? Yeah.
This is super interesting. I need to actually do some research in this, because I'm starting to figure out that there's two types of people in this world.
Yeah.
There's people that are unbelievably good at recognising faces, and they're really good with directions. So once you've been somewhere, you can get back there.
I can take you to a house we rented in Clermont
Yeah.
when I was working in the mine there in 2009.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so once
I can
you've
take you
been
there tomorrow.
somewhere, you know how to get back
Yeah.
there. I'm the exact same. Like, if I go somewhere, if I use maps, I can't.
If someone else drives me somewhere,
Yeah,
no fucking
I'm
chance.
fucked.
Yeah.
If I follow maps, I'm fucked. If someone drives me, I'm fucked. But if I get myself to that location,
Well, look at us trying to go through fucking Brisbane last
oh
week.
yeah, Jesus.
There's three people in the
There's
car. We're
three
still
people.
missing exit.
Fucked it.
Stupid maps.
Stupid maps. They're making us dumber. Anyway, the other people know facial recognition,
Yeah.
and can't navigate themselves
No.
to shit. And it's like a black and white barrier.
Yep.
Like, it's a.
Yep.
I'm only just realising it, because the more people once I sort of recognise the pattern, I now ask everybody.
You start doing your own little
I start doing my own
experiment.
stuff, and it's like,
Yeah.
and because we like meet tons of people, it's super interesting to ask them all. It's like, are you good with faces and are you good with directions?
Because I know people, if their phone went flat
Yeah.
mid-trip, they'd be fucked.
Yeah, okay, that's super interesting.
Like, they could not find their way
Yep.
out of a town.
Yep. Yeah, no, I know people like that too.
If their phone went flat and the map
Yep.
stopped working, they'd be just going around in circles.
Yeah, Emma's the worst at
Yeah,
directions.
yeah. Well, Danielle's lived in this town since she was born.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's just off Robotham Street. She's like, where's that? And I'm like, it's near that little shop, near the park, oh, yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah.
It's like, you should know the main
Yeah, okay.
streets by now.
So I'm bad with street names.
Yeah, you
But
are. Yeah, you've got directions tattooed on your hands.
I'm super surprised, actually. That
You've got an L and an R tattooed on your hands because you don't know your L's and your R's.
Because I'm that backwards. But I'm surprised nobody's actually commented on it yet because they've been pretty obvious. And it's like one of the first things that people...
They're going to be like zooming in the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Now.
When I like meet people, they go, is that a fucking R on your hand? It's like, yeah. Oh, that's fucking awesome.
And I remember your explanation. You're like, when I'm driving and I've got to take a right turn, I can look, and I'm like, what do you do at night? And you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. I don't think it's true at all. You can get glow-in-the-dark tattoos now, though, so I am considering.
You can get now. We can't. Well, we probably can in this current economy.
In this economy?
There's a company now doing RGB breast implants.
What?
So you can, like, make your boobs glow with an app on your phone and change it. Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. How do you charge them?
I don't know how it works.
Maybe
it's
just
probably a fucking AI thing that just tricked me up to
maybe
rage bait the podcast.
Well, there's like cordless charging now, right? So like you can just probably put the thing on the side of your
maybe they work off motion.
Someone's
But yeah,
that would be awesome. Please,
I've seen
if you were the inventor of this,
the augmented tattoos.
Yeah, they're cool ads.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll get glow in the dark L's and R's, and then I'll be sorted. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. Maybe you just get an implant in your brain.
Well, I'll talk to Elon.
Yeah, give you
We've
a ring.
been chatting
next
lately.
barbecue.
Next barbecue.
What have we got? Boxing Day, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I missed the Thanksgiving one, so apologies, Elon. I didn't quite get there, but
Didn't make it,
mate. But the Christmas one, you're welcome to chill up to if you're cruising around Toowoomba town.
Yeah, but yeah, I can get. Some people I can give directions and they are just lost.
Yeah.
Whereas I think I've always been okay with directions, but doing that remote work stuff where
you have to be good at it.
You'd go to a hard stand. They'd be like, "There's a grader out here.
Yeah.
You got to go through 3 gates.
Yeah.
Turn here. You'll hit a tank. Go here. There's a standpipe. Don't go there."
Yeah.
You know, and you just be driving along, going right, 1 gate, 2 gates, 3 gate, right turn,
Yeah.
and you go, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
And then it was like, sweet. Next time same thing. I could find little hard stands out the back of Grosvenor Mine.
Yeah.
Next week if I was up there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, once you get on site, you're like, oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
But I can do those directions all day long. Have we talked about the smoke directions? This is a famous Vandery story. So in Dubbo, I grew up in Dubbo. And it stems from here, but there was a I'm gonna fuck this story up now. It's too much of a generational story. So it happened to my old man in Dubbo, but it happened to me when I was living out west. And what happened was I stopped and asked for directions. Just like, how do I get I'm looking for this station, I need to get to this gate. Yeah, no worries. Travel down the main road for 1 smoke.
Yeah.
Then turn left.
Yep.
Once you get to that road, half a smoke, first dirt road, and then turn right.
Yeah.
And you're like,
what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so what are we smoking? Just like my first question is, what are we smoking? Second question is like, are you like casually smoking
Are you a
this?
chain smoker?
Or are we like, is it in my mouth the whole time and I'm like puffing on it?
Yeah.
You know, like I was like, that is the vaguest set of directions.
He might as well have said, go down the road 3 miles.
Yeah.
Because that's just as much of a bullshit unit of measurement.
Yeah, everything's 3 miles.
And then go 1.5 miles and then 2 miles. And
Yeah.
you'd end up in fucking Sydney.
Yeah.
Because what's a mile?
Yeah. It's like,
But yeah, what's a smoke?
what's a smoke?
Are you
Like,
smoking a Toro?
That was, yeah, that's right.
Because you would nearly end up in Sydney. If you were.
If you had to go 1.5 smokes somewhere,
Yeah.
you're 4 hours away at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, we had the same. We did a wine tour in Stanthorpe.
Yep.
And with a bus driver, like, they pick you up in Toowoomba,
Yep.
drive you down there, you do a couple of wineries, stop for lunch, a couple more wineries, they drive you home.
Yep.
And I took a carton of beer down with me in an esky just for the drive.
Yep.
And we go to the first winery. And how far to the next one, Johnny goes, probably 2 beers, I reckon, boys. But, crack a beer. You're like 3 mouthfuls of his beer, and he's like, righto, finish him up. You can't drink when you're off the bus. We're like, fucking quick does this bloke drink? And all day, his beer economy, we were like, fuck, this bloke is a pisshead.
Yeah.
He'd be like, it's a bit further. It's probably probably 2.5, 3 beers to the next one.
Yeah.
You'd finish your first can, you'd just crack the second one, and you weren't allowed to drink off the bus.
Yeah.
So then we're all sitting on the bus like necking these beers. We're like, mate, your system is shit.
This is not an effective system.
He must
at
have been
all.
drinking little throwback tinnies or something. I don't know. But yeah, it was funny as.
Just shotgunning
We were just like,
everything.
what are you doing, mate?
Yeah, that's amazing.
He was just at a party.
Yeah, I love you. I love made up units and measurements.
Yep,
they're the
good.
fucking best. Butters is the best one.
Butters.
Butters is the best one.
I've never used Butters.
Butters, there's like a standard in Europe, I think, or in the UK maybe. I don't know where it actually stems from. But there's like a standard stick of butter. Like you just buy sticks of butter.
Yeah, you just buy a butter.
A butter. It's like a stick of butter is like 175 grams or whatever the fuck it is. And so these recipes are like 2 butters. And you're like, what the fuck is 2 butters? Like we've never measured things in butter. Anyway, there's just some good fucking measurements out there. We love it.
It is good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you got anything else?
no.
You all talked out?
We're all talked out. Well, I've always got more shit,
Yeah,
but fucking
We'll get...
Jesus, you poor cunts.
Yeah, you poor bastards and you fucking bleeding out the ears. Yeah, well, thanks everyone. We did I did post up today. If anyone's on any of our socials, we are going to do a giveaway.
Yep.
We've always said we hate being marketed to, but it just really helps our algorithm out.
Yeah.
Keeps us rolling along.
Keeps
We're doing
everything
really well. Like
this is blowing our expectations clean out of the fucking water. So all the support you guys have given us up until this point has
fantastic.
been unbelievable. We're rolling in statistics that like we never dreamt. Of.
No, not even
not
close.
in a million years. So we appreciate all of that. But yeah, if you can comment.
Even leave us a review, leave the episode a review or whatever.
Yep.
We'll pick a name every month and send them some merch, couple of a shirt or a hat or something else, whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, just keep your support coming. Oh no, I'm fucking loving it.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
So good.
I'm loving the journey and loving the feedback,
We're
the comments.
slowly improving. We put a little stand.
We have a tablecloth now.
Tablecloth down because we thought that's a bit fancy.
Yeah, we're like, we need to get this fancy. It's covered in ash.
Yeah, that's
now,
what
but
it's
it's brand new tablecloth is now. But that's all right. So no, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us for another one.
Thanks everyone.
We'll be back next Wednesday.
Same time, same place.
Same place.
For now.
Doing the same thing. Yeah, for now. There's some plans.
There's some dreams in
There's
action.
some dreams. Well, it depends if you have a goal or a business plan. What's the difference?
Well, I don't know.
Depends what what's business coach you get.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, boys and girls.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
See you next time.
See ya.